he's going to be up against
Darcy Ford, that'd be Milky.
Wearing 30.
Yep.
Yes.
It's okay.
Yeah, that's
up he goes. Darcy Fort wins it. Knocks it down. It was against Lucas Boyd who's thrown in the ruck, which is interesting. Comes out. That's the best and fairest winner there, coming around with it with Guy O'Keefe. Goes forward and a free kick for, well, sort of using the body. Goes across to Cal Doubledom. Gets the footy. That's Fraser Fort in the back pocket. Unloads, looks for his brother. Gets a hand on it. Doesn't take the mark. Out of wing. Little soccer kick off the ground. Good intercept on that occasion. Looked a bit like Buchanan to me. And the ball's tumbled over the boundary line. We'll have a throw in right on the outer side. JB.
It's a bit of a slow start this game, isn't it?
There's Milky. Get up, mate. You're a bit flat, Milky.
I'm just looking at Buzz. The Buzz sending out tweets already.
No, I'm checking stats.
And I'm squinting trying to see the other side of the ground. This sensational day. His ball's back into play, but...
Beautiful day.
Oh, we got the TV screens. I've forgotten about. Buzz is going, look at there, you can see the ball. There we go. But a free kick's been found in the end. Leopold got it, and they'll get to go forward. Just a short chipping kick over the top. Wasn't a great one. Good defence there from Tommy Stewart. Put the pressure on South Barn, though. They got the numbers so they can get it out there. That was Will Hall with a short chipping kick. Wasn't great, though. Mark was taken by Sammy Hughes there on the half-back flank. Tries going a bit of a runabout around Buchanan and eventually gets on the right boot going forward. Close came from the black back. Couldn't hold it. Ball ground level now. Leopold, they're trying to charge out of there. They're not doing much at the moment. Good pressure by South Barn trying to hold the footy up. A few players screaming at the umpire looking for the hole in the ball. That's Leopold, but the umpire's called for it in the end. We'll have a ball up. It's about 70 out from a Leopold goal early on.
How long have you been travelling, Buzz?
Couldn't tell you, Milky.
Yeah, that's why I said it.
The ball goes back up. It's one down by Boyd. You love trying to catch me out, don't you?
You bet I do.
It's a very odd fascination you have. As, the ball didn't go very far. Darcy Fort was wrapped up quickly. Woods just buries his head in. He's the acting captain today for South Barwon. But it's Leopold who ended up winning the clearance. It's pumped just outside 50. It's well done by Doubledom. He held his ground well, but then was dumped in the tackle harshly. Here's Hoare. Has to go on his non-preferred left. Wonderful smother. Ball out of play about 60 round from Leopold's goal. The ball was absolutely stuck on the car park side, would you call that, Milky?
Yeah, just get it over here, blokes.
Get it over here.
It's too far away. I normally give these to you, but it looks like I'm going to be stuck with it. Thanks. Good handball there, Buzz. As we see Fort and also Boyd at it. Neither player does anything with it. Hoare tries to crash his way through. Still at it, but he turns the ball over. Oh, I thought from here that tackle looked a fraction high, but because it might have just slipped up. And it's umpire says, give it to me, Sammy Scott, in the middle of that. Oh, well, shocking throw up by the umpire. That was horrendous. As the ball comes knocked forward. Jai Walker overruns it. Can't quite trap it. There's stacks on the mill. Ball comes out wide to Zabura. Zabura, is that how you say it? Zabatura gets across to Buchanan. Buchanan goes goalward. Oh, good fist away by Marcus Thompson. The ball's still at ground level. Wellesley!
Oh,
top of the goal square, Wellesley!
Oh, good stuff, Wellesley.
Gets the first one, Clinton Wells! And the boys are happy.
It's only his second kick. I think that's including the warm-up.
Yeah, that's it.
For a guy with no cartilage at his knee, that was good agility
Yes.
from the big man.
It's impressive stuff.
Just then noticed there was no chance of a handball there from Wellesley. No chance.
And I'll tell you what, this game needed something exciting early on, didn't it? Because that's been a real flat sort of start. Not a lot going on. And
you've got a very handy opponent there in Jeremy Larkham too. So a good get there from Clinton Wells. Good start for the big fella. Probably going to be the last time we'll call him, I would think.
Yeah, good call.
Yep. Up they are. Good jump there by Fort. Gets a hands to it, but it's going to be foxed by Leopold here out of the middle. Sticking his head down and trying to crash through his Matty Pitt. But the umpire says, give it to me, and we'll go through all of that again. Up they go again. I'll take it, boys. You two just slip away there as Pitt gets a boot to this one. Knocks it forward. Hardy tries to pick it up. Dishes off the handball to Kevy Burke. Kevy Burke goes forward. Oh, good defence there on that occasion from Doubledom. Gets it across Tommy Stewart right in front of the kicks. Commentary bust. Goes long. Puts it in front of Hanson. Can't quite trap it. Goes over the boundary line. We'll have a throw in. Good movement there from South Barwon, boys. They're up and about.
And Tommy Stewart's going to be real dangerous if he's getting in that sort of space, isn't he?
Yep.
Didn't really have a man to worry about there. Looks like he's playing a bit loose at the moment. So ball thrown back into play. Rucks do battle. Ford had the position. He got the tap down. Leopold to try to get that clearing kick going forward. Just deflected off hands at ground level now. Both sides crashing in. They're all diving on it. The umpire's hanging out the back, but he doesn't give a free kick in the end, so we'll have a ball up just forward to centre wing for South Barwon in front of the club rooms. So once again, Fort came from the back, got the tap out the back. It wasn't bad. Baker had it. He tried to charge, so he couldn't do so. Once again, it's locked up as the numbers get around the footy.
Yeah, you're right on about Tommy Stewart. Jimmy is playing loose at the moment. Just see.
Looks like Leopold trying to man him up, though.
Trying to man him up, which also releases Ned Gowler. So they've got a bit of a problem, Leopold, up forward at the moment.
Ball comes out to Baker. He in turn across to Buchanan. Buchanan can't quite pick it up. He's getting plenty of attention. Oh,
it's on the roof.
Off the side of the boot from Nick
Get new
Burke.
footy.
New pill needed.
Up on the roof. That won't come back, surely.
No.
There's one for the kids.
Give it up, Fraser.
Thought Fraser was going to go climb the flagpole there, straight up on the roof. Away you go.
Yeah, there'll be kids up there later on. Don't you worry about that. They're smarter than that. They'll see, oh, brand new footy.
Just tuck it under the jumper and go straight home.
Free kick.
Oh, we got it.
They got it.
Quick
You reckon
return.
it's that one?
So Dan Roy getting a disposal there, handballing it as a runner.
Oh, it goes along the line. Oh, up high. Hansen can't quite take the mark. Clears the pack. Oh,
look
picked
at
up.
him! Oh, no!
By the
Oh,
the
he's
praying
kicked it, Milky!
The praying
He's
mantis!
kicked it!
The big praying mantis! Oh, Fraser Fort. Darcy Fort. Which one?
It's Darcy.
Darcy.
East Fruit Market. For a ruckman, Milky, just put that in context. He's roved his own he's roved a contest.
He's gone the check side.
Run along the boundary and check side it from 30.
With wearing the number 30.
Oh, screw.
They kicked it from 30 wearing the number 30.
I'll tell you what, Milky, for a ruckman to be doing that.
Then he jogs straight back to the middle.
Yeah,
A little bit of look at me time.
Like it was something he does every day. Wear the right number for a start. Don't stuff us around with the numbers. But it's not his fault. He doesn't put
Impressive
that
stuff.
in. Back in the middle, up they go. There he is, the man of the moment. Gets it down to Buchanan. Buchanan tries to get across to his mate in Woods, but it's intercepting on that occasion is Burke. And Burke was wrapped up in the tackle. And it's on. Oh, look at him. Get into it. Get into it.
Not much, Milky.
No,
Bit
just
of a
trying to build it
leg
up.
lock.
Yeah.
This game needs a blue.
Yep. The umpire's just going to throw it up. Good stuff. Good umpiring.
He threw it on top of that pole's head,
That's
didn't he?
it. That's the way to do it. That moves them quickly. Trying to crash his way through was Cody Diana. And is that how you say it? Diana? Princess, yep. He gets it out. And there's a ball up. I reckon that was good umpiring by him. Just chuck it up, get on with it,
Gets
boys.
it out of the way.
Yep, absolutely. So you can go, JB.
Okay, I'll take over, Milk. So the rucks did battle. Didn't go too far. Buchanan was diving in on top of it. Eventually came out from there. The umpire's calling play on. The quick kick eventually forward for Leopold. In the front position there was Greg Hardy. He brought it to ground. Trying to work it out. There's a bit of a scrum around the footy at the moment. That was Jai Thompson getting thrown to the ground. We'll have a ball up just inside the centre square. Leopold into attack at the moment. So the umpires are throwing up skills aren't great at the moment. That's gone about a metre off his hand. Leopold, though, they got that kick going forward. Sitting underneath it was Ford. He couldn't get a hand to it. Comes out the back, trying to run it as lever. Couldn't gather it. Now we're going to see a snap. That came from Patton to the top of the square. Been thrown on the top, but Tommy Stewart's going to run onto it in the pocket. He couldn't gather it, though. His hands weren't great. He's continuing to work it forward. He's found Close, though. Close's work wasn't bad, but
That was brilliant footy by
recovered.
Tommy Stewart.
He just kept
Brilliant
following
footy.
it up, didn't he? He just kept going. His kick was a bit of a grubber out of there, but it just cleared the area. Trying to get onto
Good
it now
effort
as
there.
Warham. Now Hansen gets involved. He's just going to have to try and kick a toll on the boundary line. Didn't go far. There's Horwath. Gets going forward for Leopold. Lever's got the front position, though, in front of Close. It's good spoil there from Close, who's was good in the second ever and managed to gain 5 metres going his way.
Superb footy from both teams, and they were determined not to let either get away with quick clearance. But you're right, spot on with Tommy Stewart then, Milky. That was
Brilliant footy.
just a hell of a one.
Just never gave up.
One effort. Ball comes back in. Berry and Fort. Berry wins that one down. He was
Very interesting.
Nearly found Matty Miller. That's a good one, Milky. That's hilarious, mate. Ball just trickles inside 50. Just set upon Doubledon, who started this game well. Lays a very good tackle. I nearly just fractured a rib. And the ball will be...
Come on, that wasn't bad. Very interesting.
Nah, shocking. The ball will be balled up about 48 out from home. That one has gone about head high. Buchanan partially gets one out of the clearance. Robson ferries it over the boundary, out of play. In exactly the same position as it was before.
Milky, yeah, Buchanan, yes.
Buchanan racking them up, mate.
It
Don't
early
worry about
on.
that. Yep.
He's been everywhere so far.
Yep.
He's played the 5 games for South Barwon this year, plying his trade at Footscray in the VFL. Merrick Buchanan. Berry just gets rid of Fort very easily in the end. Hardy with quick hands. Berry with a quick kick on his right foot inside 50. Here's the Chief. Knows how to find the footy. Snap on goals well across the face. It evades Lever and just finds it out of play in front of the cricket nets. About 15 around from Leopold's home.
Fair turn of speed from Mitch Patton there.
A dangerous matchup. I don't think South Barwon have a matchup to go with young Mitch Patton. He's a superb junior footballer for the Geelong Falcons.
Spinning ball, 30 around from the Leopold goal, yet to hit the scoreboard. Was that a push? Umpire looking for a whistle. No, he's just put it over the boundary line. I reckon it was Brandon Howarth that was on the end of that. Umpire said nothing doing, throw it in. 20 around from the Leopold goal. On the 40-week scoreboard, it's South Barwon, 2 goals straight. They lead Leopold, yet to score as the ball comes out from that throw-in. It's not, Thompson has it, gives it across to Close. That was Walker, who was smothered. Kick smothered half forward. Quick kick into the hot spot. Jason Tom underneath. Up he goes. Drives the fist into it.
Got his head ripped off then too.
Drives the fist into big Jason Tom and sees it over the boundary line. So we'll have a throw-in.
Few concerns for Leopold, I reckon, at the moment. Their forward line, there's not a lot of structure there.
Yeah.
Every time they do get the ball moving in there, it's just an up and under kick. There's no lowering the eyes or anything like that. It's very rush play moving in there at the moment.
Yeah, as Hoare just bounces off his opponent. You see that, Milky?
Yeah,
just trampoline, just rebounded, check side kick, or go out of play right in front of on the full. In fact, it's deceiving how far around that boundary is, but it is out in the full. You're spot on. No fun getting the ball from underneath the car, but they do retrieve it now. Leopold free kick, just forward to centre wing. Look to go back. He has played on because he walked inside the field of play, so he just chips one. Look out. It was well done by Hardy just to bring it to ground, and he wins it 2 handballs cut off by Hall. That was Mark. Quick kick forward. Here's Lever. They're getting the spare South Barwon at the moment. Leopold will be worried about that. Fraser fought, wrapped up quickly. Patton pinned an arm and then does well as a whistle as
Free
Patton
kick.
won the footy. Here's a free kick. Not sure which way the umpire pointed.
Scott. Is it? Is that Sam Scott?
Yeah, it is Sam Scott.
Yep.
It's against Jay Lever.
Got him high, according to the umpire.
Yeah, so Sam Scott. I'm not sure if he's still at North Ballarat, Milky, is he? He definitely played there last season.
Yeah, no, I don't think he is. Don't think he is.
Certainly a talented player, talented family. About 40 out who kicked this from Sam Scott for Leopold's first score of the afternoon.
He's having a nudie run. In he comes.
He did.
Spinning ball. Top of the square. Oh, 2 defenders punched it straight in the air and kept it alive. And then come over the top and killed it. Princess Diana just killed it. Smart move because the other 2 just punched it in the air. I think it was Lever and Fort. As Tommy Stewart comes out, spots up his teammate. Impressed with this young boy, Wareham kick. Goes out to doubled him with the right boot. Down the line he goes, finds Big Wellesley. Big Clinton, look at him. He's marked it, he's only 90 out, he's a chance. Gets it over to Hoare. Oh, went high at him, Jeremy Larkham. I think he just untangled some of the knots in his hair. Goes to Woods, right in the guts of the ground.
Looks very unwashed, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. A bit like, reminds me of your good self there,
Well,
Buzz.
that's why I wear a hat.
Yeah, wash more often wouldn't hurt. Good thing, there's a thing called soap too, in case you haven't heard of it. Goes out wide. Finds his teammate, can't quite work out who that was for South Barwon, who pumped it forward. I reckon it might have been, 20, was Fraser Fort. What's he doing up there?
Just gallop forward, Milky.
Yeah, it was Fraser
He's
Fort.
allowed to do that.
Well, every player's in the forward half of the moment.
They are too. Yes, I said it happened, didn't I? It happened without us even noticing it.
So we're deep in the South Barwon forward line. Got the only 2 majors of this afternoon so far. That was the Princess coming in from behind with a little bit of the 3rd man up ruck work there. Ground level though. It's been wrapped up pretty quickly, and we'll have another stoppage in the South Barwon forward line.
They're doing well to
put a bit of a gap on early.
Doing well to congest this game up, South Barwon. They're not letting Leopold get a run on it all at the moment.
Playing in their terms, aren't they?
Yeah, neither side getting a running game going at the moment as John Thompson got the clearing kick out of there. Was Patton getting involved, but South Barwon had been able to turn it over and get it going inside the forward 50, but the mark's taken by Sam Scott on the half-back flank. He's going to chip it out wide, and they can try and get some run out this side. Marcus Thompson was there. Good pressure on him. He gets the handball, just trying to flick it out towards the boundary line. Leopold had got numbers. They'll look to bring it back in ball. The handball back was from Keith then. And then just a quick kick going forward. It was looking for Matty Miller. He couldn't hold on to it. South Barwon got the numbers and can try and work it out of there. with the ball in hand was Gowers. Didn't go far on the boundary line. A few
one of the guts!
Two little cheap shots thrown in there, weren't there?
Right in front of the crowd too.
South Barwon faithful.
There's a few
the
swinging
Leopold
arms,
there.
Just a
wasn't there?
little cheapy.
Yep. Woods and Scott. Up they go. Berry knocks it down at ground level, trying to crash his way through. Looked like Keast, but I'm not sure. Head through back. It was Keast. What a good get, Milky. And we'll have a ball up.
Not sure about complimenting yourself. The ball is one down. Thompson does well just through traffic. Matty Miller sidestep was good, and he turns and wheels onto his right foot. That was excellent by the mainstays of Leopold midfield. Fort just stuck one hand out. That wasn't great. The hands were excellent from Jason Tom, and they're on here. Patton streams inside 50 on the run. It's just wide from Mitch Patton.
Bit too much pace up.
Yeah, he's a dangerous matchup. I said it before, South Barwon don't really have a matchup for him. I'd imagine Doubledon would be the only one that could go with him, or Richards, but they look like they have the hands full as well.
Nick Burke alone running into the goal square there on that occasion. Perhaps might have been easy just to pass it off to him. Tommy Stewart in the goal square, unloads. Goes long, looking for Davis. Doesn't take the mark. Knocked it. The ball knocked clear. And wrapped up immediately. The South Barwon player at the bottom of that pack. Set upon by Jesse Lothian. And
you shouldn't have said it was the kicks crashed before, Milky, because there's half of one in front of us at the moment.
They're waiting for the lollies to be handed out.
Never accept lollies from Milky, I'd suggest.
As the ball heads back into the Leopold attacking zone. And Joe Lever happy to see it over the boundary line. 35 around from their goal. On the 40-wing scoreboard, it's South Barwon. 2 goals straight. They lead Leopold 2 behinds.
You'd have to think at the moment we're in for an AFL-like low-scoring game.
Yep. Been playing 17 minutes too.
There's nothing real crisp about the play at the moment.
Where'd you pull that from? Yeah, from the timekeepers. Well done.
So the ball's back into play. South Barwon. So Leopold are in attack at the moment. No one's getting a clean possession. Doubledon eventually got a grubbing kick away, and they're going to work it through hands. Ball in the hands of Baker now, running off half back. He brings it in board. Hall's going to run onto it and get tackled immediately. Gave the hands off. They're just trying to work it through the centre of the ground. They got the numbers. They can get it wide. They got Woods in there.
Whoop!
The kick has been socket off the ground out in front of Gowers, and he tries to get away. Eventually handballs it back. That was to Warham. He's given it over the top. He's had plenty of it today.
Yep.
He's found Baker, who's kept running after being involved on the half-back flank. He's going to go into the pocket. He's looking for Wells on the lead.
The voice!
Just suck the life out of it, Milky.
Get a new footy. He's probably burst it.
That's back to the heyday. That's a movement.
And this would be
and this is his
some
pocket
sort of kick,
too.
wouldn't it?
Yeah. He would have kicked him from here 1,000 times at training.
Yeah, with his eyes shut.
Yep. That's nice and close to the change rooms too, so you're just kicking straight off you go. So he make his way in here. A little bit of distance, but nothing you would have thought he'd have any trouble with. Gets on that right boot now. The umpire hasn't done a whole lot of work. He's just caught the inside of the post. Through for a minor scoring on the 40-wing scoreboard. South Barwon 2-1-13, leading Leopold just 2 behinds.
Good start for South Barwon. They've had the better of Leopold in the opening stanza. Long kick, that's a fair ruse too. Fort goes up and nearly holds the mark too. Hoare does well, he'll pump it back inside 50. Gets a bit of distance to it. Edwards at the bottom of the pack. Baker's there too. He parries it with one hand and then just stripped of it. Burke on the left foot. Dribbles one out of there. Lever.
No, it stayed in.
It does stay in, and Lever and Simon Close just both sort of dance over the boundary line.
Interesting pairing there too.
Yeah, Lever's got the height.
Yep.
On Close, you're right about Simon Close. Milky is deceivingly small, but he does make up for it the way he does play. Richards, the inclusion this week. Good tackle. That was wonderful tackle in the end by Richards, and they all just jump on in the end. The ball's on centre wing, right in front of the club rooms at McDonald Reserve.
And there's a good crowd down there as well, isn't there?
Yeah.
Concerning for South Barwon, though. Plenty of the old green and gold down there.
Yeah.
So the ball's been thrown up. South Barwon, they're trying to clear it out there and attack again. Hoare had it, and he was tackled very quickly. And just a quick shout out to GJ Gardner-Holmes.
Oh, yes.
Good
yes,
work. Yes.
locally built and locally owned, Milky.
Absolutely sensational as it goes up. Big jump there from Berry. Knocks it. They get it wide and over the boundary line in the little defensive toe poke. We'll have a throw in. Oh,
yeah, a little bit of feeling there.
A lot of feeling in this game.
It's what we like to see. That was Trent Richards just getting involved, a little bit of a bumpers.
Pitt. Oh, clears it. Warham at the back. Kick it, gets it, but he gives it across to Scott. The throw. They're looking at the umpire calling for a throw.
Now,
why wasn't it holding the ball?
Yes, that's about what I was going to say there. You just take it straight out of the ruck like that. In saying that, he wasn't really the ruckman. It was just thrown straight to him by the boundary umpire, but probably should have been holding the ball. So the stoppage there, Leopold, they're trying to clear it out of here. Do so through hands. Nick Burke got involved, and now the kick's going to go up towards the forward line. Stewart was in good position. He fresh area with the fierce guy. Keith's got it. Some fancy footwork there. Eventually gets the hands off.
Good smother.
Tight on the boundary line.
Stewart.
Hawes got it now. He's tight on the line there. Richards was his intended target. Guy Keith had it, but now it's with Baker. He tries to sidestep one. Interesting hairdo going there. Now the short kick, and they can work it back in board. Fort's got it. He goes across the field. Robson's got it now. He's just dropped one. He should have taken, though. Handball's back. Davis can get it and go for a little bit of a gallop. He gets on the right boot. He looks further afield. Needs a mark there. That was Buchanan in the front position. He laid a tackle probably through him without the footy, and Leopold have got the numbers running from here. So they take the advantage from the free kick. It's a long kick. Patton had good position. Going to have to be good at ground level. Needs some pace to get away from here. Lever was strong over the footy. Gets it out wide. Davis now gives the hands over the top, and South Barnet got the numbers and should run away from here, Buzz.
Yeah, it's with Lever, just in his defensive half. The handball to Edwards, forced to go on his left foot, just tumbles one to centre wing. That's courage. That's a terrific mark. Who is that down there, Milky? Just couldn't quite pick it up.
I can't quite get him just at the moment.
It's a terrific mark anyway.
Good strong mark.
And a crowd of 4. Got Crunch from behind 2. Just backward of centre wing for Leopold.
Churnside. It's Anthony
It was Anthony Churnside, just spot on. Through the hands of Darcy Fort. He wouldn't mind having that one back. I would have thought the big South Barn ruckman getting a little bit of advice too. The ball's out of play. About 60 out from Leopold's home. They're getting it down there enough, just not putting it on the 40-wing scoreboard, which reads 2-1-13 South Barwon. Leopold, the 2 behinds. To kick a goal this afternoon. Berry over the top of Fort. Gets it down. Buchanan laid the tackle, but they win it out. Good hands from Thompson. Now long from Burke on his left foot. Stewart should hold this.
Never looked like missing that. Never looked like it.
Superb player, Tom Stewart. He's come back from injury super strongly. We saw him in his first game back against North Shore Milky, and he shocked us with how at ease he looked. He's gone looking for Ethan Baker, who just forgot the long stops for the afternoon. Just dumped was Big Lucas Boyd, and then Dan Robson flies into the Leopold bench, out of play, just near the kicks commentary truck, Milky.
Absolutely. Bit disappointed Baker fell over there. He was setting himself up for a Palais bingo.
Doesn't mind a hanger.
No, can we have a look around the grounds, Buzz? And up they go. Fort wins it, knocks it down. Trying to crash his way through is Scott for Leopold. Bouncing ball right in front of his mate there, Kevy Burke. Gets her eyes. Surely he's gone, but good work there by Buchanan. Tried doing too much, didn't he? He got around a couple of them. He needed to get on the boot straight away instead of trying to take on a third, and Buchanan was up to the task of tackling him. So another kick there to Merrick Buchanan, who's had a really good first quarter. Goes with the left. Hot spot looking for Fort. Third in line. Got hands on it. Didn't quite hang on. Robson's there at the bottom of the pack. He's set upon by Jesse Lothian, and we'll have a ball up right in front of the Kicks commentary team, where on 40 Wing scoreboard it says South Barwon 2-1-13, lead Leopold, 2 behinds. So Berry and Darcy Ford will do the ruck work. Ford got a real smart tap out the back to Buchanan, who got on the boot quickly. It wasn't a bad left foot kick, but just cleared his intended target in Edwards, and Leopold can just try and reload from half back here, get some structures going up the field. The hands will be given out the back to Jesse Lothian. He now goes up towards the corridor. He's got Berry underneath it in a bit of space, takes the mark and just gives Buchanan a little bit of a bump, just to let him know he's around. Then he goes out wide. Kick's not a bad one. He found Marcus Thompson. Just pushes back off the mark. No quick ball movement here. So they just try to work their way through this one. The kick was good along the bench line. An easy mark there. That was dropped by Burke. South Barn, they got the numbers. Fort need to get rid of it cleanly. He didn't do so. He could have been pinned for dropping the ball. He wasn't. Leopold, they just continue to grubber this one forward into space. Going to get there first and gather it was Gowers. He was wrapped up quickly in the tackle. They're under a heap of pressure here, South Barn, but the handball came at the back to Tommy Stewart. He threw it on the boot and can clear it out of there. Sitting under it though and taking the mark. The kick only went about 30, and that was good by Thompson. Eyes on the footy the whole time. He goes in the centre of the ground. They got numbers here. So Walker takes the mark. He's going to go out towards the pocket and on the lead and taking the mark is Jason Tom. That was good footy. Good setup there by Leopold. Good use, starting with a gutsy mark by Marcus Thompson. and
Yep.
just good use, good clean use from there.
And it was good from him too to back himself to go back towards the corridor as well. Turn it over in that position of the ground, he can be in trouble, but he did well to find the target.
Big Jace Tom, another one of the league's better goal kickers, but not on that occasion. Minor score, yet to hit the big gap in the middle.
Just quickly for the Gateway Hotel Milky, all games as you would expect. Closest one at the moment, Newtown St Mary's. Newtown a point up at the moment. 16 minutes played in that one.
Was told that look out for an upset on that game. So, Fort just stretches like an octopus. The arms just like Inspector Gadget. They seem to go forever. He gets it across to Baker. Baker's had quite a good first quarter. Goes to Woods in the middle, who doesn't let him down. He's got it. Reese Woods. Still trying to work out what to do with it. Decides to go very wide. Finds Buchanan for his 400th kick. He goes wide. Very wide. Out there. Here's another one. No, Ethan Baker. He's had plenty of it in this first quarter. He's gone short and finds his mate there. His teammate in Jolie Edwards. Takes the mark. Gone very deep into the pocket though, Joel Edwards.
Concerns for Leopold through the midfield, isn't there? Their players having a little bit of it, but not a huge impact at the moment. Well, on the other hand, you've got Buchanan and Baker just racking them up, and you'd expect maybe a bit of a hard tag on Buchanan in the second term.
You'd think so. In comes Joel Edwards, the left footer. Hugs the line. Oh, big climb there by Jeremy Larkin, but Chris Scott, Sammy Scott rather, is happy for it to run across Chris Scott. Yeah.
Imagine him and Jesse Lothing in the same team. They'd start something.
Wouldn't they ever? Cheapest.
The ball's with Jai Walker at half-back, looking for close! Got up, and then, look at the follow-up work, Milky. Just roamed his own drop mark. Running past it was Hardy, but it fell to Tom, and then his handball over the top to Kevy Burke. Get the wheels on, son. He has the pace, just couldn't pick it up. He was held off by Lever. Unlucky not to get a free kick. Buchanan with another disposal. Hands were good. Gower's little chipping ball.
With the 1 minute.
And finds Joel Edwards, who wheels back inboard, looking for Darcy Ford. It hangs in the air, and it hung just enough for a fist to come in from Matty Pitt. The ball's back inside 50. Lever probably could have marked it, but he punched it in the direction of Close, which I wouldn't recommend. Fort was taken high. That's Fraser. And there's a bit going on. A bit of knee into the chest, was it, from
Kevy Burke?
From Kevy Burke to Fraser Fort.
Would have thought that's almost 50 most days.
Yeah. Fraser Fort.
Kick away and then followed up with a bit.
Yeah, with the ball. 5 games for South Barwon this year. Played the rest of his footy at Geelong so far. Here's Jason Toms. Leopold win it back. He lowers the eyes and lowers them superbly and finds Kevy Burke, who's hard on the boundary next to the Highton Cricket Club nets.
Will not pass it.
No, he does
intention of passing
like a snag. Kevy Burke, 17 goals this season, inclusion this week. It'll be a tough kick though, Milky. If he does kick it, it'll rival Darcy Fort's East Fruit Market contender.
It is a contender, and in he comes. I'm just watching the goal. Oh, close up again. Didn't quite get hold of it, and it's rushed over. We'll put that one down to rushed because it was rushed over the line for their 4th behind. So this Leopold on the 40-wing scoreboard, 4 behinds. They trail South Barwon 2-2 as Tommy Stewart prepares to the kicking out duties. Decides to spear it in the direction of Buchanan. Oh, doesn't quite grab it, but goes back good enough to get it. Dishes off the handball in the Davis direction, but it's only over the boundary line. And Merrick Buchanan puts his hand up to Tommy Stewart and says sorry.
What do you reckon? 15 touches for Buchanan, at least?
Well, if Kirsch is there, we'd know.
Yeah, exactly. Yep. I reckon he makes them up just quite well.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah. Spinning ball. In it comes. Jai Thompson tries to crash his way through. Still in there. Still trying to work his way through. Somehow gets a boot on it. Done really well. Davis gets it over to Robson. And, no, sorry, that wasn't Davis. That was Gowers who gets it over to Robson. And it goes over the boundary line. And that, my friends, is the first quarter cooked. So at the quarter time on the 40-wing scoreboard, it is South Barwon 2-14, and they lead Leopold 4 behinds. We're going to take a break. After the break, Buzz, around the grounds from you, and we'll come back and give our thoughts on this first quarter. Kicks Country Footy FM 89.3. He was playing hide and seek on you. He was playing hide and seek. Yeah,
now it was Sammy Hughes on the boundary. He just walked around the corner here.
Yeah.
Might have to send Matty out there wherever he is to run around and see what's going on.
Lucas Boyd back in the guts to start this quarter again. So Matty Miller tries to go off the ground. In turn then it's tumbled forward by Churnside. Leopold into attack. Hardy tries to lead the way, but Tommy Stewart dives on the footy, then punches it out but it comes out the back to Jai Thompson, across to Scott. Sammy Scott by long handball to Burke, up and under. Good fist, though, through the goals. Another behind. I reckon that was your man in Darcy Fort that fisted that through.
Might have been Reece Woods, Milky.
Was it? I just saw the three. Reece Woods, that's a massive difference.
Yeah,
Reece Woods a midget compared to Darcy Fort.
The ball been brought back in by Jay Lever. That's okay, Milky. We all make mistakes, even the very best.
I wasn't actually looking, to be
the
honest.
ball tripping out. Davis won the fist down. Quickly tackled. It was Robson. The ball trickles out of play. The ball was stripped off him. The ball about 70 out from home for Leopold. 5 behinds on the Ballarat Tigers scoreboard. Scratchy start for them. Fort wins it down, pumped it down nicely in the direction of Reece Woods, tumbles one forward. Keast wraps up fella number 28 and Darcy Hanson. They're both on the ground. Lothian just got rid of Jolie Edwards. Might have had a little clenched fist in there too. Never know. Bursting through was Sam Scott. He did well. Look at that. Just stands up in the tackle. Did superbly. Ball filters back to Gowers. Now Fraser Fort just hacks it on the right boot. Sitting in the hole. That's a wonderful grab.
Yep.
Good courage by Marcus Thompson.
Yep.
Just never nice sitting in the hole knowing what's coming.
The courageous boys, both the Thompson boys, as Marcus comes out to his teammate there in McHenry. Jaden, haven't called much of this bloke. Got it at centre half back. Kicked it off his shin by the look of that. But it goes into his teammate in Jesse Lothian, who unloads. Good kick to Churnside. Churnside dishes off the handball to his captain, Jai Thompson. Goes to centre half forward, finds Matty Miller. I thought he was going to keep going. He decided to go back, take the kick. Decides to pump it long. Almost looked like it come off the ankle. And getting back and taking a good mark there is Fraser Fort.
So Fort to bring it out defence. He goes out wide and his kick found a target and Sabatura, who just chips it further afield. He's got Warham trying to run onto it. He's in a bit of a one-on-one there against Kevin Burke. Eventually those numbers arrive. It's been locked up and a pretty strong tackle there being laid top the boundary line. But we'll have a ball up right on centre wing on the car park side of the ground. Just called it there, Buzz. Not a bad pick up that one.
There's plenty of cars there today. Good turnout.
Hopefully they're all listening. So the ball went up, came back down. Matty Pitt got on the hands and threw it out towards the boundary line where it went over the line. So a throw in. Just forward to centre now for Leopold as they try to get something going in this game. So
Cops all around.
So Giles,
mate. So Jai Walker goes with the pumps Leopold forward. Jason Tom picks up, traps it, goes towards goal. There it is. There's their first one. It was a good, just a good trap of the footy, and then didn't make the most of it and to the open space of the goal square. Leopold's first goal on the Ballarat Tigers scoreboard. They now go to 1 goal, 5-11, and they trail South Barwon, who are 2-2-14. And Berry again on the bench to the start of the quarter.
Looks proppy, doesn't he?
Yeah.
But that was good work by Jason Tom. His direct opponent, Tom Stewart, flew for the mark in the pack. Ball went to ground. Tom's without an opponent. Did well. He dribbled it from around 40 in the end, I would have thought. But Leopold's first. And
37 metres it was.
Well,
37 and 32 centimetres.
I'll measure that after the after the game, Milky. Ball comes down. Baker with another handball. Might have been a throw, that one, but umpire missed it. Woods was wrapped up, then got his head buried into the turf too. Not a nice place to be tackled.
Probably a bit stiff there, Woods too, I reckon.
Yep.
May have just caught one high as he was tackled.
Ball back up.
Hardest part of the ground too, just there.
Yeah, it's rock hard with the cricket square. Wrapped up in it. Tackle was McHenry quickly, and it'll be balled up again. The ball's hardly moved from the centre circle so far. Third stoppage in a row. Up again. Fort has the height and wins it down, but to no real advantage. Matty Miller had his head over it momentarily. Free kick holding going South Barwon's way, says the umpire. Leopold's way, excuse me.
Yep.
He's going to Matty Miller. Goes on the left foot, just caresses one. Stewart does enough. It does brilliantly.
Look at this.
And follows up his own work, then holds the ball off with one dude saying,
it.
"Come get it! You're not good enough to pitch it off me." Baker on 50. Princess is there to nearly get a handball. Diana didn't get it as Buchanan was wrapped up.
Contempt, that's what? That's what you call that, contempt.
Have a sniff.
Yeah, there it is. You seen one of these before, boys?
Viv Richards once said it was red and round, and weighed 150 grams, didn't he?
Oh,
Was his-
Buchanan takes the advantage on here. Wells is being held. Wells just
Straight through
overrun
the
it. I reckon the umpire's going to pay the free kick on that occasion, but Jeremy Larkham just happy to run it over the boundary line. Whoa, I thought Wellesley was going to get being held in the goal square, but the umpire let it go.
There's definitely a fair tug on his jumper, wasn't there?
Yep, spinning ball, 12 around as O'Keefe knocks it to Miller, not Mueller. Miller gets it down to Burke. Burke is at half back. Goes there, Tommy Stewart.
No, he's just pulled that in with one arm.
Chips in, then spears it across to Hoare. He overruns it. It's finished up with Kevy Burke. He goes down the Tom direction. Just shows you what the turnover does, how costly they are. Tom's got Hardy running. Goes towards him, but he's also got Stewart to beat, who just smashes it towards the boundary line. Hardy's good enough to give it across to Howarth. Howarth hard up against the boundary line. Gets a kick heading towards goal, but it's fisted over, and we'll have a boundary throw in. 5 around from the Leopold goal.
It's a way to go, isn't it, though? The quick ball movement. You get the turnover, you've got to really try and punish your team going the other way, which is exactly what Leopold tried to do. It didn't come off, but it's definitely the way to go and to try and get an advantage in this game.
Just saw Jack Berry run onto the ground from the interchange bench.
Didn't look good, did it?
Oh, it looked sore.
Yep. And we certainly haven't seen either of the two injured players in Hughes or O'Keefe.
I think O'Keefe, I reckon I saw him undoing his shoelaces down there before, so
Yep.
might just be kicking back on the bench for a little bit. So South Barn trying just the slow movement out of there. Buchanan's got it. This will be about his 30th.
Had a paddock.
Handballs it over the top. There was Warham. He's had a bit of it today. Goes out wide towards Bangelo. Wasn't good. Leopold had the numbers in there trying to intercept it. Close got involved. Ball's at ground level. It's told on the Bangelo line. The Princess has got it. He handballs it out handballs it forward. In fact, I was about to say out the back. South Barn, they're trying to go forward. Berry, though, takes intercept mark. Handballs it in the centre of the ground. Marcus Thompson tries to side. Has the blind turn. That wasn't bad. Should have kicked it in the end. Went the hands. It didn't work out. South Barn got the numbers. They'll bring it along the Bangelo line. Princess Diana gets involved. He's going to go back in towards a corridor. It's a risky kick, and the fly wasn't bad for Matty Miller. Couldn't bring it down. Ground level, all the numbers get involved now. Miller was involved again. Got to walk. Sorry, I was about to say Walker. That was Burke. Gets on the left boot. Went to centre forward position. Tommy Stewart, though, is on fire at the moment. Just came charging through. His handball out wasn't great. Gave Leopold another opportunity, and eventually it's locked up after a hectic 30 seconds, spit it out in the end.
Not playing a lot of free kicks, these umpires. They're letting a lot of it go. As
it's good to see.
Pitt tries to crash his way through, going back, trying to pick it up. The ball's at ground level, and the umpire surely is just going to, he'll ball this one up as well. I can't think of too many frees that they've paid.
No, well, after your big rant against them last week, Milky, I think it's a good thing that they are a little bit more quiet this week. Otherwise, you might have lost it.
Milky's going off.
Hey, flipped it.
gave a free kick to West.
Yep, Milky gave away a free
yes,
kick.
that was in the article I was reading before.
Yes, yeah.
Driven forward, reading it. Better was Davis. It was touched off the boot, though. Doubleton palms it down to the advantage of a teammate. And then tackled over the line was Davis.
So what was the go there, Milky? Shouldn't be giving free kicks to West, is that?
Well, it was a free kick should have been against West for throwing the footy, and got away with it. And I mucking around said, "You cheat, Richo, you cheat." And from here, the umpire heard me and thought it was the Lara bench.
Sensational. That's a good story to tell the grandkids, Milky. Quick kick by Patton out of the clearance. And it'll be out in the full.
I'm telling the grandkids that. I'm really bored, I tell you.
Just add a bit of mayo to it, Milky.
Yeah, that's
right.
it. Yeah, it was on the MCG.
Yeah, that's it. It was spot on. Yeah. The free kick will be taken by Luke Davis, South Barwon, tucked up against the point post. He goes across goal to Stewart, who's just had quite the game so far for a fullback. Plenty of it.
Look at this. And you see he's just come on. That's what he's gone for.
Baker's done the on interchange trick. Marks
fantastic.
it on centre wing. Did he play on or what?
I reckon that's 50.
Now, that's a bit unlucky.
Yeah.
I think he went to play on to handball it, and they stuck a hand in it. It was knocked out of his arms.
Yep. They've still got to wait for the umpire's call.
Yeah, it was Churnside who...
Oh, not much of a 50.
That's about 32.
Yeah, that's 30. That's, well, nowhere near 50, but Baker drives it anyway, looking for Hanson and or Fort. Keast nearly should be able to claim the mark there, but too many hands to the umpire to pay it. It'll be balled up about 25 out, or 20 out from home for South Barwon. This is a big chance for them to kick their first to the quarter. Diana doing the ruck work up against Berry. Edwards hands it out to Hoare. Snap on the left boot. He's excellent.
Oh,
That
what
is
a
a wonderful
cracking
kick
goal.
by Mark Hoare. A
East
left
Fruit
foot
Market.
snap. East Fruit Market contender. Hard to beat Darcy Fort's contender, but that was a good snap nonetheless from Mark Hoare.
Absolutely. Mark Hoare, the left around the body.
Yep.
Never got any higher than 2 metres off the ground.
No.
And just speared its way through the goals.
Yeah, it was almost as though
It's an
he didn't connect how he wanted to. It
Yep.
was just a bit lucky in the end that it just went in that direction.
Ballarat Tigers scoreboard reads South Barwon 3-2-20, Leopold 1-5-11 into the second term.
East Fruit Market, good old-fashioned values. That's where they got there, mate.
That's right.
And service even. You didn't even pick me up.
Either or.
Comes out, knocks it clear. Jai Thompson gets it, goes to ground, then just dishes off a handball. Sam Scott direction. He just gives a look-away handball. Reese Woods gets it off the deck, gets to go Princess Diana, gets it across to Woods again. Woods spears it into Wells. Just Jeremy Larkham there with him. Reese leads the race back. Happy to see it go over the boundary line. We'll have a throw in 3 metres around from the South Barwon goal. He hasn't been able to get away from him other than he did on that first occasion, Wells, on Larkham.
Yeah, Larkin's really tightened up on him, hasn't he?
He certainly has.
So we'll have a throw in.
Gee, good. Now, I like seeing boundaries that would use this sort of stuff. He's come in 3 or 4 metres. Well done.
Just to make it.
Yep.
Yeah, it's a good idea there as Rucks do battle. Berry had the front position, got the tap down. That was Thompson with the quick kick out of there. He needed a mark on the half-back flank. He didn't get one. So South Barwon, they bring it out wide. Woods shifts it back. With the ball there was Sabatura, goes into the centre of the ground. Tommy
Gee,
Stewart had to
strong.
be good, and he really
very
makes
strong.
an error, does he?
Yep.
Especially when he's got his hands above his head taking a mark. So he'll send the ball inside forward 50. He's got Baker deep, and he worked his man out well, but Brandon Howarth was there. He gets the ball, throws it out towards a wing, going to get out there and get involved with Patton, but the good fist over the back wasn't bad from Nettie Gowers. So South Barwon, they keep trying to get this ball moving forward. It was Richards to Hoare. Hoare from the boundary, right foot drop punt. It looks good.
Wells
He's
likes it.
celebrating.
Wells likes it.
And as the goal umpire liked it, he has 2 in a minute for Mark Hoare. South Barwon just trying to skip away a little bit here. They got a 4-2-26. Leopold 1-5-11, and that's thanks to the Ballarat Tyres.
Good work there, JB. But whew, what a couple
Yeah.
of minutes from Hoare.
Yeah.
Not a bad finish on the run, eh?
Yeah, very, very, very tidy finish. South Barwon have unsure whether they've brought their best stuff or Leopold are a bit off. I suspect a little bit of both at the moment, Milky.
Well, you get probably the 2 most outstanding players on the ground, for mine, Buchanan and Tommy Stewart.
Yep.
And they're having a massive impact on this game.
Yeah, Matty Miller is just set upon by the acting skipper Reese Woods and Trent Richards, double team.
Now Berry
Coming
too
back
went
out.
down in that rock contest. It was very, very slow getting up and just sort of, bit of a quick walk over to this next one.
Yeah, well, they're in a bit of rock and a hard place, so don't want to injure him before finals, but they need to win some more games before that starts anyway. Handball out wide to McHenry. He did well. His hands were pretty good in the end to the skipper Jai Thompson, but the kick to no one in particular. And Fraser Fort marks. Chips into the middle of the ground, finds Wareham, who's found plenty of the ball so far. Goes on his left foot. This has to be good also. Hanson on his bootlaces. How's that, Milky? How good are his habbies?
He can play for England, catching that sort of stuff.
Oh, absolutely. As he pumps it inside 50, it's a 2-on-1. Wells has got to beat a couple. He halves the contest. That's all you want from the big forwards. Burke dishes it out, and they might be okay, Leopold, as the ball comes towards us. And the hold, a bit of a clap to try and put him off is never going to work. Jai Walker marks, just chisels one inboard. Hardy, the veteran for the Lions, hasn't got much to kick to. He's got Berry in the middle of the ground, but he goes all the way back. Jeez, and Baker was lurking.
Baker had a hand in there, but he didn't quite stretch at
The
it.
ball hardly spun. It's turnside with the footy, drives it along the ground. Wells was looked like he was running in sand then. But the Keast got the handball off Larkham. South Barwon set up well here. There's not a lot for Leopold to go to. There's no outlet for them. The skipper working hard for Leopold. Thompson drives on the left foot, goes to centre wing. Look at Stewart. Just attacks it and thumps it out of play into the car park.
Just the old by Jingo, it's bingo. Palais mark, do you reckon, with Hanson? Best.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Palais bingo
That was
by
the
Jingo.
definition of off the bootlaces.
Wasn't it ever? Absolutely, as Berry gets in front, knocks it down to ground level. Thompson tries to weave his way through, gets it over to Matty Miller. Miller with a little chip, but going back. Oh, got him. Is that Lever that just got crunched?
Yep.
Jay Lever, just kabucha.
Kombucha.
Yeah, I don't know where that come from.
Interesting.
Yeah, I got no idea where that word come from, but it just come out. So, he's struggling a bit, Jay Lever, at half-back.
So are you.
Yes. Goes long and wide, up to in the Hansen direction, can't quite take the mark. Fisted over, we'll have a throw in on the outer side. Kombucha. Where the hell did that come from?
I don't know what that means. Could mean something. Could mean something in another language.
Yeah, I think I don't know what I was going to for with that, but anyway, it doesn't matter.
Save us, Jim.
So I've been thrown back into play. John Thompson was trying to track it before the boundary line, couldn't do so. So secondary throw in, 5 metres further afield for South Barwon, sorry. So as you two just regather yourselves a little bit. So back into play, and Berry just gave it a big fist out towards the boundary line again. It was tight on there. Once again, over the line, throw in.
Got a good set of wheels, Matty Miller, hadn't he? Gee, he covers some ground quickly.
Talking about wheels, it looks like they've moved Mitch Patton into a full-time midfield spot. He was playing forward, but looking to use his strength and his pace just to get them going in the middle. They need it, Leopold.
It was Berry, knocks it down to Hoare. He's wrapped up in a tackle. Looked like it was Matty Miller who wrapped him up. Down by Yagonski. Free kick.
Bit hot there, I would have thought.
Very hot. So Miller, with the footy, just bombs it long. But getting back and taking a good mark is the Fraser Fort variety. He's got it. Switches, goes very wide to Tommy Stewart. And why wouldn't you?
Best on at the moment now.
Yep. Taken over from Buchanan. He, in turn, goes back to his teammate there. Who's that one? That's Ryan Dillon. Haven't called him before. He goes straight up the line. Finds the Princess. Oh, no, sorry, that's Jay Lever. Lever at half-back. Get out of the way, umpire, will you please? It says, oh, no. He gives it to Nick. Nick takes the mark, goes towards Doubledham as it's fisted away from him.
Yeah, a bit of a lazy kick from Sabatura, Milky.
Nick.
Just hung it up in the air a little bit too much. They had plenty of space to work in South Barwon then, and just didn't quite make best use of it, I should say, as the ball comes back in. As Buchanan ended up winning that, the boundary throw was a little bit short. That's why he was able to win it. McHenry couldn't quite make it. He was with Diana, plenty of, in the back or high. Pick or choose, umpire. It's going the way of Wareham. Goes on the left foot and finds Hansen. He's a hard matchup, Darcy Hansen. He's a difficult
play
one.
Big or small, can't he?
He's got one in the goal square
exactly
on his own.
Right. He drives it from 60 out. You're
late.
right, Milky. Baker! Ethan Baker got the free run at it.
Yep.
And presented some nice duke, and he marks just in the goal square and should slot South Barwon's 5th for the afternoon.
Real poor defence there. You could see him coming from a long way away.
Yep.
Yeah, but Joel Edwards was very
need to
clever.
get some body work on him there.
Joel Edwards very cleverly took Jeremy Larkham out of it. He knew he was too big for him, so he just said, I can't mark this, but I'll get you out of the contest.
And he might give us a little bit of something here too, Ethan Baker.
Like
he kicks it, Milky.
And here comes Ethan Baker.
Oh, no.
Nothing.
Stock standard.
No, it's...
You've got to get a little bit more up and about.
You'll have to have a word to him, Buzz. Is he part of the academy?
No, but he's usually up and about when he kicks on.
Yeah, well, he's obviously...
I reckon to be a part of Buzz's academy, you've got to have a bit more hair than that.
Yeah.
There's not a lot on the side of the head.
I would have thought the whole thing about Buzz's academy just could look stupid.
It's not
If you look stupid, you belong.
You're in.
Hang on, it's not my academy.
We shouldn't say, but Ethan Baker, you're in then.
You told us it's your academy.
I said I'm the top dog, but it doesn't mean it's my academy.
That's just as bad.
Let's get it straight, mate.
On the Bellarine Tyres scoreboard now, South Barwon lead moved to 5-2-32. Lead Leopold 1-5. As is picked up on this occasion by your little mate, who's Michael. What was going on there? Mitchell Patton. As she's gone around the body and kicked a minor score. Gee whiz. Lucky it's not TV. As Tommy Stewart. As your call, Jim.
Yeah,
JB,
we'll tell you what. Tommy Stewart.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. Your call that he's best on.
Oh, yeah, my call. Oh, okay. Oh, sorry.
Ooh.
So, yeah, Tommy Stewart, though, I'll just take it anyway. He kicked it into play and it went to a contest. Pack flew, but came to ground level, wrapped up. So, ball up, half-back flank. Leopold's attacking into the ground. Plenty of Leopold fans.
20-point margin.
They're near this, and yeah, it probably should be more. South Barwon have been pretty dominant today. There was Mark Orr getting involved. He's had a good term. He got it out towards boundary line. Buchanan threw it on the left boot, just trying to get it forward, and the mark was taken by Keast. I'm not sure it was a mark. Did he hold it long enough?
I think he paid in the end.
Holding in the end. So he goes back in towards the centre of the ground. He found McHenry. Nothing to go to up the field. He's just going to have to go to a contest. Now he's got a short lead. That was good pressure there, and the fist over the top for a chopping in the arms in the end.
That was a bit ordinary.
Yeah, not sure there.
Yeah, bit unsure.
So that's Mitchell Patton winning the free kick on that occasion. Bit of a soft free kick. He's got some runners and he gives the hands off. That was good work by Marcus Thompson. Gets on the right boot. He just goes to the hot spot. He needs a flyer. Hasn't got one at the front position. There was Buchanan getting involved at ground level. South Barn. They try to get it out now. They're going to bring it back through the corridor. Woods is under pressure. He's taken out of the contest. Would have thought that's a free kick and it wasn't paid.
And I thought Davis was a bit unlucky. He got more of an arm chop than...
So Pitt with the ball. Just goes short. Finds Jai Thompson. Yeah, probably too far out to score. Except he's backing himself in, I reckon.
Yeah.
Man on the marks, just inside the paint.
Okay.
Yeah. It is deceiving. You cannot see the lines on this ground.
Just see the one in front of us.
Yeah.
So Jai Thompson, he's got a fair run-up going here too. He's gone back a long, long way. He might need it to give this a fair roost. Kick from outside 50. Ball
he slipped over.
Yeah, that's pretty ordinary.
The back foot dragged along the carpet.
Just
head down and walk away from the crowd that you just near there.
Yeah. That was a just out and out shank from the skipper as Stewart goes short. The mark was dropped by Hoare. It looked pretty regulation. Just straight through the hands. Leopold, like dogs to a bone, just swamp. And it'll be a ball up to Paul Error from Mark Hoyes at a pretty good term.
Yep.
The only blotch on his copybook in this second term. Thompson does brilliantly out of the congestion. Step on goal on the left foot is across the face and through for a behind. That is Leopold's 7th for the afternoon, Milky.
Yeah,
1-7. Goal, 7. Can you believe that's on the Ballarat entire
scoreboard? But you've got to say, too, also, they're 1-7 and usually go, they've been wasteful, but I don't think they've been wasteful.
Yeah,
the opportunities they've had just have been difficult ones.
Yep.
Oh, gee whiz, Baker, big fly, then goes back and gets it. Fort's there for him. Tumbles it forward. Hoare gets it out to his teammate. Robson is tackled and dragged across the line. Umpire says...
Holding the ball.
Holding the nut. Good work there from Jai Walker, who gets a free kick right in front of the South Barwon interchange. Looking to see where he's going to deliver. Goes straight into the ground to Big Berry. Oh, he's dispossessed. Was he good enough? Woods goes in, then wraps him up in a tackle. Berry tries to crash his way through, throws a boot at it. They're trying to crash his way through. He's doubled him at ground level, and the umpire's circling, and I'm sure he'll surely pull the whistle out. No, he's let it go. The ball's come out the back. Leading the way is Patton. Comes back to his team his opponent in Davis, who dishes off the handball. Goes to Lever, who in turn hard up against the fence. I reckon that Wareham, is it? No, it's not. It's your mate. It doesn't matter because it's finished up with Burke, and it's intercepted by our man Buchanan. That was your man Gowers, wasn't it? That's come out of there from the fence. Yep.
Merrick Buchanan will just gallop across goal. No one really guarding that space. He drives on his left foot. It was a fair kick. He finds Doubledom
in the Dukes.
He's gone from back flank to back flank. Carl Doubledom, Rookie of the Year last year for South Barwon. That kick wasn't great though. I put the moz on him. It was chopped off, but the kick was smothered and probably good fortune for South Barwon there. Sabatura just ran past it, couldn't quite pick it up, and then the ball will be thrown up just outside the centre square for South Barwon. That is my dear old mother just walking past.
How did she have such an ugly son? She's so beautiful.
Hands off, Milky. There's Buchanan. Just handballs one over the top. I'm absolutely rattled now. There's 4. Dishes off. Well done by Howarth. His handball went straight up in the air. Hacked forward. Oh, nearly a good mark. Yep. There was just enough pressure to be able to drop the mark. Here's the skipper, Jai Thompson. This will get them up. It's towards goal.
Oh.
Just touched on the line.
Good work from Davis.
It was.
Give that one to Jai.
Yep. It was a fair kick from Jai Thompson. He looks to be lifting in the clinches for Leopold so far, Jim.
He does, as...
Oh, Milky.
Yeah, it's Milky.
Go on, Jim. Way you go, mate.
Okay, yeah. Whoa, I've just lost all my sheets.
I'll get going. Goes to Doubledom in the back pocket. Doubledom goes down the line.
Cheers,
Pack flies, just a fist. It's gone 20 metres in the air as they go up and down on the one spot. Matty Miller tries to crash his way through. Thompson finds Jason Tom. Umpire, where's your whistle? Paid it?
He's paid it.
He's paid the mark. Deep in the forward pocket, big Jason Tom.
Need this, do they?
1-8-14 plays 5-2-32 on the Ballarat Tire scoreboard.
Just got to close that gap before half-time, don't they?
Yep.
Just to give themselves a little bit of hope, despite the lack of...
Tom improves the angle, but he misses a lot straight across the face and out on the drunk.
Really poor effort, that one, especially for a right footer out near the boundary there. That's not that hard to kick if you're a decent kick of the footy.
Oof, jeepers. Levers speared it along the ground to Doubledom, then goes back to him.
Yeah, I saw that. That was
just
fair chisel, wasn't it?
Wasn't it ever?
He's in the back pocket, Jay Lever. Goes short or Wareham just dropped an absolute doozy. He's wrapped up too. And a good tackle by Lucas Boyd. Somehow the ball comes out. Davis drives it to the half-back flank. South Barwon put themselves under some undue pressure. Walker's kick was smothered. Diana with some nice hands. Fort just gets it out of there. And I think it pitched just inside the boundary.
That's pitched on the line, isn't it?
And that is a bit of good fortune for South Barwon. They get away with what was a dangerous situation. Marcus Wareham dropping that. Well, one he probably could have marked with his eyes shut.
I was just about to say how I'm impressed with him, and he goes and does that to me.
He's been pretty good. Winning it down was Boyd. Matty Miller just got a toe to it. Doubledom leads Howarth in the race. Handball over the top to Woods. Forced to go on his left foot. His non-preferred foot.
Good work,
but he finds the Princess.
Work.
It's well done. Look at the space here, Milky. He's got to go drive it down the line, I would have thought, towards Wells. He's right in front of us. Baker gets the afterburners on. Will Hoare dishes back to Diana. He hacks it. This one's going to end up with us. Oh, no. Like a big off-break from Nathan Lyon. Handball tucked in on the boundary. Here's Lothian. Handball was okay. Kevy Burke does well just to control the footy in amongst some fierce pressure from Buchanan. Buchanan's all over him. And ball up as voices and screaming just light up. Will Hoare, bit of push and shove.
Oh, and the umpire gets caught in it too.
He did. Caught in the crossfire.
Usually umpires go down like a sack of shit.
This bloke throws it up 2 metres. Unbelievable. As Jai Walker's wrapped up.
Jim's just potted the ups.
No, you can't do that. That's my job.
Jeez, where's the dump button?
Watch how high he throws his ball. Up it goes. Another 2 metres. Flipped over the back. Berry goes back, tries to get it. Finish up with Woods. I've lost it here.
We're all over the shop this
up,
quarter, aren't
we? Wrapped up.
We haven't been
in a hard
great, have
tackle. Fort is...
I started the rot and it's just filtered down.
That's just... But now I'm focusing on how high this umpire throws the ball. Look at that, it's just ridiculous. Up they go again. Then you wonder the congestion because he doesn't give him a run at it. And we have another ball up again. Cam, I'll give you a clue. Chuck the bloody thing a bit higher.
It's more of just a token.
Look, it's just how it is.
It's a token sort
He
of...
just places it in there.
Yeah.
So Reece Woods, Shepherds for Hoare. Hoare goes off the ground. Puts it right in front of the kicks commentary bus. Jai Walker gets around 1, gets around 2, ducks the tackle. Good work, Jesse Lothian's in there. He takes the footy with him.
Real hot footy. Now, Milk, yell out and tell the umpire to throw it, would you?
Oh, just give it some...
He's right there.
Give it some velocity, son! Chuck the thing up!
Oh, sensational. And he has a little bit. He's done it for you.
It's gone above head height. Hoare to Hoare.
Yep.
And that ends a very entertaining quarter and not all to do with the footy.
And he's finished it with that line.
He's finished it with a real crispy.
Let's be honest, that quarter of calling deserves that finish.
That was the worst quarter of footy I think I've ever seen.
That was sensational by us three. Ballarat Tire's scoreboard at the main break reads South Barwon 5-2-32 Leopold. Just the one major, 1 goal, 8-14. It's half time. I think we all need a break, Milky.
We do.
I think this game needs
get
to
us
lift.
off here,
I'm not
get
sure
out
about. We're going to have a break. We're going to come back. We'll go around the grounds with all the leagues, not just your favourites.
Yes.
We'll go around the ground with all the leagues and we'll come back with our thoughts on how bad the game is and how bad our commentary is. Kicks, Country Footy, FM 89.3.
You're listening to the GFL Game of the Week, thanks to 40 Winks and Geelong Harley-Davidson on 89.3 Kicks Country Footy.
Ride to the side. Road test the new range of Harley-Davidsons at the Geelong Harley-Davidson Demo Day, Sunday 16th of August at Premier Speedway, Warrnambool. Bookings are essential. Call Geelong Harley-Davidson on 52232102 to secure your preferred bike and time slot.
There are some things in life you'll never be sure of, like whether your husband really mowing the lawn.